EastEnders resident Stuart Highway looks set to resort to his old ways in upcoming scenes on the BBC soap, and it could be he discovers the burial site of one of Gray Atkin's unwilling victims as he descends into turmoil. Stuart, played by Ricky Champ, has been suffering from a lot of turmoil recently, having discovered he has breast cancer. The former EastEnders villain has also convinced himself in recent scenes on the BBC soap his wife, Rainey Highway, Tanya Franks, is having an affair with his childhood friend, Mick Carter, Danny Dyer. Unfortunately, they all might be the least of his problems in upcoming episodes of the weeknight serial drama, as a disturbing ordeal from his past could lead him to learn it was Gray, Toby Alexander Smith, who killed Tina Carter, Louisa Bradshaw White. The drama kicks off in next week's episodes of the Walford-based drama as Stuart attends another consultation for his cancer diagnosis. With all the treatment options explained to the former villain, the medical professional tells him surgery will be the best way forward. He also explains to the resident of the square he wants to perform the procedure as soon as possible so they can sort the health issue before it progresses. Unfortunately, with all this happening to Stuart's body, the doctor explains he will have to go on a strong course of medication. This immediately panics the Undertaker as he suddenly remembers how badly his past was affected by drugs and how it almost destroyed his life. Following his arrival on the square back in 2018, it was revealed Stuart had a disturbing past with Tina as they used to go out clubbing whilst being high on drugs. One night, the former villain took things too far as he locked Mick's auntie in the boot of a car and drove it around for hours at a high speed. Although this was a one-off incident, the trauma stuck with Tina for the rest of her life and she reported Stuart to the police. Nothing ever came of it as a shooting, a setup and a near-death forced Stuart to rethink his ways and how he wanted to give himself a better life. He hasn't had to think about what he did to Tina for a couple of years, ever since he started to build a family with Rainey. However, as he's reintroduced to drugs as cancer medication, his past could be triggered once more as he begins to remember the extent of what he did. Turning to Mick after the consultation with the doctor, the former villain explains how he feels he's being punished for his past. As he agrees to take on board the medication to help him with his recovery, Stuart could begin to hallucinate as he feels guilty over what he did to Tina. He could start to hear her voice in his head as she tells him how much he traumatized her and almost ruined her life. As he stumbles around the square trying to make sense of his pain, he could find Tina's dead body which Gray has tried to get rid of. Ever since Gray killed Tina, her body has never been found as he has tried to spin the lie she is wanting to avoid her family. Viewers have suspected her corpse has been lying in the premises of the Argy-Bodgy as Gray seemed suspicious when he overheard a conversation about plans to turn it into a mosque. Finding Tina's body, Stuart could blame himself for her death, wondering if his actions when they were youngsters caused her to die. However, as he starts to come off the medication and think more logically, he could realize someone has killed her. As he begins to investigate his old school friend's death, will he uncover Gray as a killer and will he become the murderer's next victim? Speaking about the current storyline involving his character, the actor who plays Stuart, Ricky, said it is a privilege to be showing the importance of male breast cancer. The actor explained, "I feel honored to be trusted with such an important storyline. We will see Stuart really struggle with the fact he has cancer, and to learn that it's breast cancer is really difficult for him to understand. I hope by shedding a light on male breast cancer, more men will be aware of it and seek out a doctor if they notice anything wrong." It's yet to be seen how Stuart will deal with his treatment and whether his loved ones will understand why he hid it from them for so long. Taking to Twitter, fans of the show have been imploring the former villain to confess his secrets to his loved ones. Viewer Lydia wrote on the social media platform, "Stuart, it would be so much easier if you just told Rainey. #EastEnders." Mike commented, "Stuart, you need to tell Rainey the truth about his cancer. #EastEnders." Catherine wrote, "Can Stuart please tell Rainey about his cancer? And Rainey needs to tell Stuart about Mick's panic attack. #EastEnders. When will Stuart's family find out about the cancer? I don't like that they're dragging it. #EastEnders, Dee shared. Only time will tell how long it will be until both Stuart's health condition and Gray's evil ways are exposed to the residents of Walford.